Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, Roll KCV. You know, they say, he does the best he can with what he's got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of bizarre camera angles. You know, it's hard to do an intro when you're trying to just very gently change the camera angle so when people start, they don't think, I guess that was okay. You know, when you first start a YouTube, you want to put motion on the screen so that people don't think the video's locked up. No, the video's not locked up. All right, what am I doing? I made plans. I made plans and more plans and other plans. I'm trying to get all the cargo out of the warehouses and the framing sites while I finish off the contracts that are here on this map. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go get these lone set of bricks, because otherwise they'll be very difficult to get. And I'm going to get all the cargo to my garage, and if I need to delete it, I'll delete it there. So, let me go do that. I delivered metal beams. I need metal rolls still for this contract. But I've got the metal rolls up there. So I'm going to switch contracts to the one that needs metal rolls next. Or metal beams next. Which is there. They need fuel, metal beams, and a cabin. Okay, well, I'm going to get them their metal beams. All right. So, and since I have to go up and come back this way, I'm going to drop off the trailer and get it sort of headed in the right direction, and then drop it off and go on my own. And yes, it's empty, so I can abuse it. What I want to do is get it through these rocks so I can pick it up on the way back. I'll be coming back that way. So let's get it here. Oh, wait. I purposely did not want to, I want to have it headed in that direction when I bring it back. Okay, so that's a better spot for it. Okay, now, wait a minute, where am I going for now? Oh, I'm going to get the bricks. I'm not going back to the garage. I'm going to get the bricks, that's right. Gotta save the bricks, because those bricks will be inaccessible once I fix all of the all of the conveyor belts, and then I will have no chance of deleting all the temporary cargo from the map, because I leave nothing but footprints. I'm a good environmentalist from the 1970s. I take only I take only memories, and I leave only footprints or tire tracks. Anybody else remember that? There's a lot of older people in the SnowRunner demographic. Leave a comment if you're and now see, I'm doing this again with chain tires. I would love to change the tires, but I will be going by the garage. I'll change the tires then. I don't think I'm going to need the chain tires anymore. Oh, there is. When I go up to get the rolls. No, I can do that with I think I'm done with the chain tires. It's just the icy slope in the left. And I think I got all the temporary cargo from there. I could be wrong. Well, let's look. Yes, the cabin zone is here, but it's not in the ice. Everything that's up here is clear, so I will no longer need ice tires. All of this stuff I can do with mud tires. I can come here with mud tires. Well, where is it? I can come here with mud tires. One wooden plank. I'm gonna have to grab that, but I know I can get that with. Actually, I need ice tires to get that. But I only need to get the cabin. I mean, I only need the cab to grab that and bring it back to the warehouse. Okay. Anyway, continuing on. And nothing needs bricks. Something's got to need these bricks that I can bring it to. I don't think so. I already got the bricks at the one place that needed them. Oh, that's Big Salmon Park. Never mind. Yes, it's only these 3 contracts. Conveyor belt sections 3. I got their bricks already. No. What did I get for them? Will it show me here? No. I did get their bricks. Because there's just metal rolls, concrete slab, cabins. Okay, so I got their bricks. And nobody else needs bricks. That section 1 doesn't need bricks. Section 2 doesn't need bricks. And section 3 doesn't need bricks. Bricks are needed on the other map. But if there's no source of bricks on the other map, I'll come back here and shell them. Okay, so let's go back to section 1, because that's where I'm going to deliver the metal beams, which I'm going to get before the metal rolls, because the metal rolls are already made over there. All 4 are made over there for section 3. Okay. All right, so now I'm just getting the bricks to get the bricks, basically. Bring them back to the garage, and then if they're needed on the other map, I'll know where they are. It's not hard to get to the other map from the garage. And if it turns out they're not needed, then I'll be right by the garage. I can easily recover, even from the other map, recover there, recover here, and then delete the cargo. Leaving only tire tracks. It's a weird way to play the game, I know, but it's not hard mode, it's not New Game Plus, there's no mods, so it is a normal mode game, but with other certain restrictions and commitments. The restriction is I'm only allowed to use trucks that are external on any maps, paid DLC trucks that you can't find on any map, that you get up front. Only using those type of vehicles, and yeah, this is painful. Oh, I should have kept it in 4th. Not the mud tires, they're the chain tires. I will need the chain tires to bring one other thing. And maybe I'll go get that now. Although getting up there is tricky. But there is a way to do it. I needed to use 2 trucks to get up there before, one to winch. But I can get up there with maybe the GMC easier. Because it's a little smaller and lighter weight, but I have to drive over rocks. And I think I will use the GMC for that. I don't know what the GMC's doing. But yeah, the easy mode part is using the quick start trucks where you just pay up front to get good trucks. And the 100% part of my title is I leave behind only tire tracks. I do all the tasks, all the contracts, all the contests, although since I'm playing in normal mode, I can do it as many times as I want. I don't need gold, just finish it. And then any temporary cargo on the map, I use it. And if I can't use it, I get rid of it. But I'll get rid of it at the end. Which is why piling it over by the garage is a good idea, because it's the very last thing. Oh, and I also don't leave any trailers behind. I make sure I grab all the trailers on the map and use them if I can. If I can't, then sell them. At least trailers I can sell. I don't have to bleed trailers. Now again, I have to cross some water, and I don't have the mud tires to do it. But I think I can do it in these chain tires. I can turn around over there. Don't have to worry about that. That's the section of the conveyor belt that needs to be repaired, but you need to not repair it until you're clear. Okay, now, where is the place to cross? I think it's down there. Let me look at the map. Yeah, I think the place to cross is over here. And when I get over by the shore, I'll use my drone to look into the water. Yeah, I didn't have the spot in the right place. Oh, I can cross here, it looks like. I see rocks. I can get on that shore. Yeah, I'm going to cross here. Yeah, over there would have been worse. Because there are big rocks there. I had some small rocks that could crumble over. And I have no idea why I only grabbed one of these. I should have definitely grabbed them both. But I probably didn't have the room to grab them both. I didn't think there was any reason to leave one behind. Now it shows that I can go that way, as if I could get across. I really can't get across. The road goes here, but it's way too flooded for me to get across. So that's a sucker path. I'm just going back to where I came. Get myself lined up before I get those heavy bricks. Or whatever they are. I think they're bricks. Are they bricks? What are they? I do have enough fuel to get me back to the garage. There are two. Oh, I did have two here. Where was there only one? Wait. Oh, no, I put it on the loading dock. No! Well, I can fix that. All right. I haven't got to use the crane for a while, so that's nice. The secret to the Russian crane is use the winch. The winch has all the strength. The crane has none of the strength. So get it about where you want it, nice and high. Attach it, and then just use the winch. Don't try to lift it with the crane. Don't try to lift it, you know, don't get the crane near it, attach it, and then try to lift it with the crane. Use the winch for everything. Door crane, cat cargo management, not the loading platform, the truck. Thank you very much. Sorry about the house, buddy. Now we go back where we came. I could actually go around this way. I don't remember where the crossing point was, but I'll find it. Oh, I could go around this way, except I turned the truck around to not go that way. I'll have to delete those waypoints. I didn't have to turn around, but I also didn't have to load it onto the ground, onto the loading platform. I really like the sound of bricks in the cab. Wrong button. Something like that. That'll be close enough. But not, I mean, I could probably cross there. But I think crossing here is a bit safer. Where I crossed last time, I can see that there's small bricks near the surface, or small rocks near the surface. Get underneath the conveyor belt before I lock it up. And again, these bricks are not needed anywhere. I'm just salvaging them. So I'll drop them off at the garage. And on my way back to the garage, I'll pick that trailer up that I unhitched, because the easiest way to get to the garage is go run in circles again. Part of the reason that this region is so difficult, it is difficult to get up on the hills, you know, the frozen hills. But I think the main reason this is so slow is because the routes to get from here to there are very restrictive. Yeah, it's brutal. You have to go all the way up the map, all the way back down the map, pick up cargo, all the way up the map, all the way back down the map, drop off the cargo, all the way up the map, all the way back down the map, pick up more cargo. You know, it's ridiculous. Around here. All right, once I get that trailer, I'm turning around. Yeah, that marker is in the way. That's the final marker from. Yeah, that's the final marker. I am picking up. No, I'm not picking up. I'm picking up the trailer and then keep going around here to the garage. Okay. This is the third episode of 6 that I stream on the same day, on Sundays. Twitch.tv/rollcage underbar TV. You need the underbar on Twitch. It's a source of much chagrin to me. All my socials everywhere else, no underbar. But somebody who apparently at one time played a game called Roll Cage got the idea before me. If there's any private detectives out there who can contact that guy, because I've whispered him. I think his account is abandoned. Twitch says they would call old IDs if they've been abandoned, but you specifically cannot request any particular ones to be called. But I think the guy was, I think the guy had gotten to associate level, so they may not call associate level. He was definitely not a partner. Because he was monetized in some fashion. I know that because I could send him bits. I'm just trying to whisper him. And he's not there. You know, I wonder if he has a tip page. If he has a tip page, I could get... Am I supposed to go a different way? First things first. I don't think I'm close enough to get to that tree. No, I'm stuck in it. Yeah, I got nothing here. Oh, I've got something there. Okay. Got to be some kind of twig or something, right? Ah, good old trees buried in the water. No problems. Wait, am I going back the right way? I shouldn't have stopped myself. Where am I? Where am I? I'm here. Which direction am I headed? I think I'm headed this way. back to the garage, which is what I want. Right? Oh no, I'm headed this way and around to here and back to the garage. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that was the way to go. Actually, it probably was the way to go, but yeah, it was the way to go. It's not the way to go with chain tires. Might as well pack it. Not that it matters much. Bricks will stay in the bed, sideboard bed. I do have my spare fuel on me, I believe. Let me check. That's not how you do it. Oh yeah, I'm full. So I don't have to worry about stopping at the fuel station on the way back. And I will leave the metal beams at the okay, I haven't gotten back to the trailer yet. I was afraid that I had forgotten. The trailer is here. Okay. I'm going here to pick up the trailer. And back here. Okay. And am I leaving the... I think I'm leaving the metal beams that are at the garage too, because I'm getting metal beams from the warehouse, but I think they only have one, so I'll have to take one with me. I don't need the metal beams for the metal rolls because I have all the metal rolls I need already there. But when I get back, I'll double check. Do I need more metal rolls than just the 4? We need 2 metal beams. There's only 1 metal beam at that warehouse. I don't know. Let me check. When I get back to the garage, I will double check. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube, leave in the comments how you felt Yukon was. Did you... Assuming you played in order and did Kola Peninsula, and I can assume that Kola Peninsula really slowed you down. Did it take longer for you to do Yukon than Kola Peninsula? Because it took me 130 episodes to do Kola Peninsula, and I thought that was huge, because nothing else took me more than 1 episode. So, yeah, I was surprised at how long it's taken me to do Yukon. It's probably going to be more than 130 episodes, which is upsetting because I average only 100 episodes throughout the first 3. Oh, wrong button. Part of the reason it takes me so long is because, and when I say episode, that's slightly under an hour, so. Oh, I heard a dingle-lingle. Son, you're raiding. How are you doing, sister? I don't seem to be able to give you a Twitch standard shout out. So I just got my own shout out to give you, a Stream Element shout out. But what were you playing? Palaya? I've never heard of that game. Song and I trade, for those of you who don't know, Song and I trade raids pretty frequently back and forth. Yeah, what is Palia? What kind of game is it? Apparently I missed something. Oops. Am I headed in the right direction? No, I'm not. I was supposed to turn around. Darn it! I was going all this way. That's the wrong way. Oh. No chance I'm going to get this thing turned around without winching to it and doing it that way. Not even a chance. But it's empty, so I can just brutalize it. It's a quest-based game, kind of mix of Stardew Dream, kind of a mix of Stardew, Dreamlight, Dragon Age. Okay. Hey, Song, you ever heard of an old? You may not be old enough. Well, I mean, you might be. In your childhood, did you ever play the web-based game, RuneScape? It sounds like the kind of game you would play. It's still around. It's not, it's no longer playing it on the web. It's a it's a PC or mobile game. It's called Old School RuneScape now. I've been watching. I haven't played it. But it sounds like the kind of game would be up your alley. It's a MMORPG, so there are other people, but you can play a character. It's called an Iron Man character, where you can't trade with anybody else except people that are in your Iron Man group. Lurch? You're gonna lurch? Alright, thanks for the luck, Song. Thanks for the raid. I'll see you later. Now, I mentioned before, I've been becoming obsessed with watching people play RuneScape. Like I said, I haven't tried it. I couldn't play it on the Xbox, but I could play it on mobile. But I almost never play games that I don't stream, and even though I could stream from the mobile, I couldn't stream it with all the same fancy schmancy stuff that I have now. And that would use up one of my tablets that I use to control all the fancy schmancy stuff, like the overlays and stuff. I could look into it, but it's not a good game to stream. I mean, people do stream it, but it's not an easy game to, like, say, okay, I'm gonna spend, every hour I'm going to take a break to avoid Twitch ads or YouTube ads if you're a member there, if you're monetized there. Because you end up spending hundreds of hours just grinding out one particular item. It's a crazy game. One of the, if not the, but one of the original MMORPG games. I need to hydrate here. yeah, it's there were a lot of people that for a while there was a lot of World of Warcraft streamers. In some way it's similar to World of Warcraft, but it has a lot of different elements to it and different controls. There are a lot of World of Warcraft people who are trying out the old school RuneScape. There's actually two versions of RuneScape. There's RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape, and at least 3-4 times as many people play the old school version as play the new version. The new version looks like Raid Shadow Legends or something. It's got all kinds of microtransactions, and whereas old school RuneScape has a very large free-to-play area, but if you want to open up the map all the way, you have to either buy a subscription. I don't remember how much per month it is. I think it's like $15 a month. Or you can earn bonds through gold currency in the game, but there's no way you're going to get enough gold to buy bonds every month. People might gift you a bond, but because it's a subscription-based and not a microtransaction-based game, it's an easier game to get into. I think most of there were a couple of the World of Warcraft players who switched over to play RuneScape for a couple months. A couple of them completely abandoned World of Warcraft and said, no, this is the game I'm going to play from now on. This is more like it, because there's been a lot of dissatisfaction in the World of Warcraft community over how the direction of World of Warcraft and kind of stagnating and that sort of thing. But it's a similar MMORPG. There's fantasy characters. There's no gunpowder weapons. You have swords, bows, crossbows. You have melee weapons. You know, swords, hammers, whatever. Am I going that way? Oh yeah. And then you have your melee weapons, no gunpowder. You have your bows and crossbows, and then you have magic. Where's the bricks? Over here. I'm going to drop off these bricks, and then I'm going to figure out what to do with this trailer and with the wood that's here. Ah! Sorry about that. I can't stop the engine. Oh, I should have gotten fuel. What I'm going to do is detach the trailer. Go back to the garage. And now I think I want to switch to mud tires anyway. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. It's like, why am I not seeing the tires? Because I'm not in the tire section. These are the tires you usually use? Yeah. The default mud tires are awesome, but they're really mud specialized tires. These work better for mixed terrain. They're really good with mud, but they're also good with they're also good on other types of terrain. Decent on other types of terrain. Wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't unload my cargo. I lost my cargo. I didn't look at the warning. Well, I was going to inevitably delete the cargo anyway. Oh, crap. I had to unload the cargo before I recovered. you people on YouTube. You're shouting it in the comments, but it's too late. Nobody stopped me on Twitch. I've got viewers on Twitch. Nobody, I don't see a single comment. Well, I have too many bricks than I needed. I did recover them from the place that had them, but then I deleted them. Because I had them in the, I didn't take them out. I didn't mean to do that. If you recover the vehicle with cargo, the cargo goes away. And there was a warning, but I'm so used to just saying yes, I didn't notice. Oh, now I feel sad. Okay, but I have no other need for bricks on this map. I don't know if I need bricks on the other map. I may, but there may be bricks already on the other map. They don't need bricks. They don't need bricks. No, they don't need bricks. The only people that needed bricks were them. And if I switch to them, you'll see I already gave them their bricks. So, and the cabin is already in cabin zone 1, I believe. Oh, I need to put a second one in there. No, they only need one cabin. What does 2/1 mean? I only have one there and they need a second one? No, they have 2 of the one they need. So they already have that cabin. What do I have to do? Lift one up and put it right back? That's what I have to do. Attach to one and then just drop it. That'll be interesting. That's something I can do while I'm here. Okay. Nobody else needs bricks. Are all of them like that? No, that's cabin zone 2. I don't think I have any cabins at cabin zone 2. Or do I? I think I do. Yeah, it looks like there's a cabin there. Yeah, there's 2 cabins at cabin zone 2. And it's one, they need one, and I've got 2 there. Now, I might have to move some of those cabins. I'm leaving the cabins where they were needed. I'm not considering them temporary cargo because they were delivery cargo. Okay. And go back and track that. Because they need the metal beams. All right, so where am I getting the metal beams? There are 2 metal beams from here. And that's where I'm getting them from. So I'm leaving the metal beams that are on the ground. And I need that trailer to get the second one. But these logs are going to stay there. I can't even delete them. I can't get close enough to delete them. I wonder if I got up here, I could delete them. I am going to be going up here to get to that thing. Maybe I'll be able to delete them from up there. I can't knock them down. They're frozen. There was a bug crash and they buried themselves into the ground together and then they flipped up into the air and that's where they stayed. It was a collision box thing. Okay, there was something else I was thinking of. Oh, stopping by the cabin zone. Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that right away, but I do have to stop by all the cabin zones. They need fuel ×2. Where do they get the fuel? I won't be able to pick it up on this load, I don't think. I think fuel is here, but it's endless supply? No. Where is fuel? Is it just the fuel station? that the only place? That's the only place for fuel, it looks like. And how much do they have? They have 1 fuel, and they need 2 fuel. So there's got to be another fuel somewhere. Or I have to get it from the other map. There might be fuel on the ground somewhere. They have 2 more cargo containers. Where else might there be fuel? Is there fuel here? No, they're empty. Huh. Well, that's the only place with fuel, but they only have 1 fuel. Where am I going to get the second fuel? I might have to get it from the other map. Well, I'll worry about that when the time comes. Let's go get, they have 2 here, right? Yeah, let's go get the 2 metal beams, deliver that. And I will attach to this trailer. Whoa! I had the wheel in the right direction, but then I took off the emergency brake and for some reason turned the wheel the other way. Well, I'm upset. I didn't unload those bricks, but they aren't needed anywhere. I was going to delete them anyway, so. Those kind of things happen with me. That's why I'm an old tryhard. I'm not very good. I give it a shot. I'm not very good. I got into a heated discussion with someone yesterday, a racing person. An old, I think that's just in the wrong spot. He asked me, I was on his stream and he asked me, oh, hey, how you been doing? How you been racing? Still been playing Dirt Rally? And yeah, still playing Dirt Rally. How's, you know, and that, oh, he was asking about some kind of configuration on the car. So, well, don't ask me. I don't know from any kind of configurations. He said, but I thought you were fast. You know, I was like, no, you're thinking of somebody else. I'm never fast. And then he said, well, don't worry, you'll get, you know, you'll get better. You can always improve. I was like, no, I can't improve. I don't. I'm an old retired guy. I'm not here to improve. I don't care how fast I am. Where? Oh, I didn't mark the map to how to get there. It's gonna be down here through this bridge. And so we got in this like heated discussion where he could not fathom, young guy, he could not fathom being at peace with where you are in the world and not feeling like you need to get better at what you're doing and you need to achieve some goal, you know? I mean, serenity is nice at my age. I don't feel like I need to improve in anything. I do things for the fun of it. That's the try hard way. You do things for the fun of it. Yeah, this trailer is impossible to try to get turned the right way. I'm gonna load it up. Well, I'm gonna detach it, I guess. I hate this trailer. the sideboard semi-trailer is a lot easier to deal with, but okay. Now I was pointed the right way. Let me get this thing loaded up, and I think it'll be time for another break. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I was at the gym, and there's this 63-year-old guy, and I mean, first of all, I'm older than 63. Second of all, I mean, not by much. Second of all, well, good for him. Good for you. You want to get stronger and better and faster and whatever. That's fine. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. Just don't, tell me that I can still strive to get better at something when I know I can't. I've been playing racing games for 50 years, since video games first came out. My first racing game was Night Driver on the Atari 2600. I don't care. I still play it for the fun of it. I don't play it to try to get faster. I really don't care. Wait, wooden planks? No, I don't want wooden planks. I don't want metal rolls. Wait, metal rolls? Am I at the right warehouse? This says metal beams times 2. Oh no, metal beams take up 2 slots, but this should tell me what they have. They have an unlimited number of metal beams. But why is it showing me other stuff? This is the warehouse, right? I don't want the unlimited number of metal beams. But it's showing me they also have, they have 0 pipes left. Okay, I got it. Yes, I got all the pipes. I got all the fuel. I'm going to need more from somewhere. I got all the cement. The only thing I don't have is the metal beams. But they have an unlimited number of metal beams, so this is not where I wanted to get it from anyway. I didn't look at that. I got confused again because I saw the 2 next to the storage. But the 2 here doesn't tell you it's limited. It's the number here that would tell you it's limited. So I do want to grab the metal beams back at the garage. So I'm going back to the garage. Oh, for goodness sakes, nobody else has metal beams. All right, see, this is why I don't care about getting better at things, because I'm very likely to not get better at things. Okay, I am going to go back, get the metal beams, go all the way around again, across the bridge and back. But I'm not going to do that until I take my break on Twitch and go to the new episode on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back. I still got like 3 hours to go. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. SnowRunner drops on YouTube every day at noon, 7 days a week. U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, the same day, and 0600 hours the next day. But in 7 days a week, what difference does it make? 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. But no, not really, because it's plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year, thanks to daylight savings time. Okay, thanks to you for watching. Twitch, stick around. I'm just taking a short break. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.